Americans love British TV. Well, actually they like 3 shows. But what about all the other shows we make? They've never heard of them. Until now. Keep calm everyone, it's time for Americans watching British TV. This time it's Keeping Up Appearances, the popular BBC sitcom starring national treasure Patricia Routledge as Hyacinth Bucket.
It's bouquet, B-U-C-K-E-T.
See what they did there? Each week Hyacinth commits the ultimate British crime of trying to rise from her working class roots, which leads her into all kinds of embarrassing situations. Other than the weekly humiliation of someone who's only trying to improve their life, it's pretty much harmless, family-friendly stuff.
You were going to commit suicide over him?
Most of the time. What will America think of the wisdom of Hyacinth?
I'm going to spend my life alone.
I think that's very wise, dear.
Let's meet the Americans. Liz, Derek, and Madeline.
Is that for me?
It says bucket on the envelope.
It's bouquet.
She's kind of a dick.
Where's your briefcase?
I've nothing to carry.
But that doesn't matter.
You should always look as if you've something to carry.
Keeping up appearances. Keeping up appearances.
Good morning, Elizabeth.
Hyacinth is her name?
Yeah. Damn.
Can you see him in a bow tie? Well, not from behind.
Onslow. There's a woman in Dad's bedroom.
So who is the guy with the tattoo? Asleep?
It's her brother-in-law. And that
Okay.
woman was her sister. Oh,
Okay.
I have no idea.
Sheridan!
So what is her son? Sheraton? I don't know.
Like Sheridan Hotel.
Sheridan.
Sheridan
Like the hotel. Okay.
Daddy. Daddy's moved what into his room? Just stay there, I'm coming. Now, you stay there, Elizabeth, and don't move.
Oh, all right.
I won't invite you in case Daddy's contracted something unsightly.
My regards to Daisy.
She's saying Danny?
Daisy.
I thought she said Danny or Daddy.
Her dad.
Her dad lives with her sister Daisy.
Yeah, Daisy called her to tell her that there's
Oh, I thought that was her.
That
Right.
was her son.
There's a guy sleeping with somebody.
No, that's her son.
Her dad. Okay, explain it.
There's that scene with her sister
Yes.
Daisy and
Right.
her husband.
Waking up some dude with a tattoo.
No, that was her husband.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah, when you're...
But see, I'm getting confused between Danny and Daddy.
So the joke is the house is an ass?
Yeah. I just kind of feel sorry for her, right? Like,
Yeah.
I know this show's supposed to be a comedy, but it's kind of like a drama to me.
Look, you cannot take advantage of an ailing old man.
You took advantage of me.
I've got the son's address. I shall call and make sure he fetches her home. Now, I must go.
Just lives in a car?
I've always warned my Sheridan against females who flaunt themselves at the opposite sex.
Who is this person?
This is hot, random British woman.
I remember you threatened to commit suicide over a Mr. Hepplewhite. You wanted Mummy's wedding dress to be buried in.
It wouldn't have fitted me anyway. I'd have looked dreadful.
You're still not having mummy's
There's another one.
Fourth brother sister.
Oh, don't worry.
They are just like the Bennets. We need one more sister and we're golden.
Finished with men.
They live plainly. That's the secret of life, living plainly. No frills or frippery.
It's all underwear! The dog is still okay. Thank God.
I'd hate Dad to think that we've broken anything up.
You're a softie.
Aww. It was alright.
I didn't understand the barking dog. I don't know how that's funny when you do that more than once. Like, that dog's barking again! Like, yeah, dogs bark.
Yeah, I guess I was expecting more dry humor.
If you were to like ask anyone about giving appearances, that's probably the first thing they would
It's
say.
the dog. The dog is a signature part of this. Alright. Okay.
If she was a real person in America, she would already, you know, be in jail, or at least something bad would become of her. I don't think so.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It'd be a little different. But over here, like, well, the other thing is, like, over here, everyone just lives in debt.
Okay. It would work if they're all super sexy. This is the suburbs, and it's basically like the Real Housewives of Orange County or whatever. I don't know. I could see it maybe in the Midwest. If there was going to be a remake, it would be in the Midwest, in like suburban Detroit.
So with a complete rewrite and format change, it could.
And they're all sexy.
She's trying to keep up appearances, but she's doing it within her budget. Here, like, everybody would just be horrendously in debt and pretend like everything's well. So good for you.
I quite want to watch that show.
Yeah. CW presents keeping up sexy appearances. Okay, who would I have dinner with?
Yeah.
I think Richard would be interesting because he's the only normal one. If I had, like, there's a gun to my head and there's dinner on the table.
Well, I'm a cheap guy, so I definitely go with Rose.
Besides the dog, it like has to be a human. He is just a coaster. Like, he's just doing his thing, hoping for the best.
She seems like a free spirit. She'd be a good time.
He's the type of guy who likes to be taken care of. Well, like, somehow I wound up married to this woman, and now I just have to deal with this. He's got like the inside scoop.
Yeah, this sitcom takes place in a world where divorce isn't a thing.
Right. Right. I think the unsung hero of the show was that little dog that was trapped in the car for who knows how many hours.
Or like Onslow. I just love that no matter where you are in the world, you can tell what a redneck is.
They're horrible, cruel people who keep a dog in a car in their front yard. I don't know, as some sort of doorbell. I think they're all likable. Like, despite Hyacinth's ridiculousness, you do kind of want her to succeed. Like, at least I do.
I also want to meet Sheridan, because I'm sure he's got issues.
Dogs in cars die every summer.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
You were going to commit suicide over him.
That's not a cat, it's a fish.